Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please pause for 30 seconds of silence.
Good morning, Grizzlies. I'm Hosanna.
And I'm Justice with GNN, your Grizzly News Network. Today is Friday, February 7th, 2025.
An important scheduling note for next week.
We will have no school Monday. It's an extra day off, so make sure you don't set your alarm for this Monday, February 10th, as no one will be here on campus. We will be back here at school Tuesday for our regular B-Day.
And get ready to be amazed by our theater and dance departments once again as they prepare for Legally Blonde next week. Emma takes us behind the scenes to hear from the cast on why you should come see the show.
I like it all, really. I think the hardest part about it is kind of learning stuff that I've never done before, being like my first year ever. So, I mean, it's just a whole new experience.
I've learned to sing and dance at the same time. I've been used to only dancing and not worrying about my vocals, but now I have to worry about both of those things plus acting. But we are managing and it's going to be such a fun musical.
They should come see Legally Blonde because it's a really fun show and the dancing's really good. Miss Flanagan choreographed all of it, and I think we've been working really hard for it, and I think everyone will really enjoy it. It's worth your money, worth your coins.
They should see Legally Blonde because it's a fun show. You get to see all the singers, and especially one of the actors. He can overpower any audio I've ever heard. I've liked how all the actors are. They're just fun, energetic. They do take it seriously though, but in building the stages, it seems it's all great.
My favorite scene, I have to say Bend and Snap, and it's not biased. I think Bend and Snap is a really fun dance, everyone knows it. Like in rehearsals, everyone's always begging me to do Bend and Snap. There's a really fun scene with Liam's character Kyle.
I really love Chip on Your Shoulder. I just like how there's acting and also singing in it, and I just love that I have my fellow castmate Darius and Emmett because he makes me feel comfortable as Elle and Emmett. So having that scene with him.
Legally Blonde is super funny. It's so much fun. They'll have a good time, and if they don't, then they're boring.
The spring musical will hit the stage next week, Friday, February 13th through 15th at 6 p.m. with the matinee at 2 p.m. on the 15th. So spend your Valentine's with our theater crew for a great performance. Students are $10 to attend and adults are $15. Teachers, there will be a special showing for you on the 11th at 4 p.m. And just as theater is getting ready with this musical, they are already planning their next production, and this one is special. It's the theater department's senior play, The Secret Case of Sherlock Holmes. For the first time in Spring Valley history, this show will be fully student-directed and student-managed by the senior class in theater and theater tech. Make sure you scan the QR code and sign up. Auditions will be on February 20th at 2 p.m. in the theater auditorium. All grades are allowed to audition, but seniors are highly encouraged.
And speaking of planning for your futures, CTE students need to start studying. Our end of the program testing and workplace readiness tests are this month. All CTE students are in their advanced classes will take their workplace readiness test on February 19th and 20th during their scheduled class. Then, a week later, on the 26th and the 27th, they will be at the end of the test. You can find practice test on Kahoot and Blooket. Good luck, Grizzlies. There are many clubs happening today after school. Fiber Arts Club might be for you. It will be in room 832 today. For all of our gamers and gaming club, we will be in the library, or check out Spanish Honor Society in room 914. If you want to learn about Filipino culture, then join FASFU. It will be in room 216. Give your brain a break with Mental Health Club every Friday in room 800. For those interested in the military, NJROTC will be in portable 15. For our actors, Thespian Society will be in room 405. Explore the fascinating Korean culture enjoy Korean Club in room 207. And try our courtroom skills in mock trial today. They'll be meeting in room 406. Literature Club meets every other week in room 218 to discuss their books and any other forms of literature. Reminder, all clubs start at 2:01 p.m.
Seniors, we have 4 months until graduation, but deadlines are coming up. Next week is the deadline for you to get your own page in the yearbook. The closing date is February 13th. Show off your best pics with your family and friends, starting at only $85 per ad. Family members can include a message. Your senior ads can be purchased on the Justin's website. And we are currently collecting photos for the senior slideshow, which will be played at graduation and during your senior breakfast. So far, very few photos have been submitted. If you want you and your friends to be included, you must submit photos. They must be school appropriate, and all submissions will be reviewed. Scan the QR code to submit them for approval. And if you want to be recognized on your senior awards night, you can start turning in acceptances and scholarships now. We want to know about any acceptances into colleges, trade schools, universities, military enlistments, and scholarships. Scan the QR code on the screen to upload your letters one at a time. Finally, you need to make sure you have your cap and gown secured. They must be ordered through Herf Jones. Scan the QR code on screen to make sure you're ready for graduation day. There's a scholarship up for grabs, but the deadline to apply is next month. Silver State Credit Union and People Over Profit Foundation are offering a $2,000 per year scholarship, which would give you $8,000 throughout your college years. Scan the QR code on screen to start the application process.
And just after Valentine's Day, get ready to celebrate our Love Around the World night. We're celebrating our diverse cultures and throwing a fun dance. Tickets will be $5, and you can grab yours now by scanning the QR code on screen. And then make some song requests on the bottom QR code so you can hear your favorite music at the dance. You will want to bring cash at that night because there will be $1 games to play and treats to buy. It will be Friday, February 21st from 6 to 9 p.m. So get your tickets now. And now you have a chance to get to the dance for free. For the next 2 Fridays, you can use your Growl points to enter a raffle to get free tickets. You only need 10 Growl points to enter. 5 people will win 2 tickets each. So make sure you check out the rewards table tomorrow at lunch.
We have a big announcement in sports.
Jasmine, can you tell us who the new head football coach will be next year?
We are welcoming back a new student who graduated from Spring Valley. Coach Eric Dyer will be the new head football coach for varsity football in the fall. He's actually graduated as a Grizzly in 2008 and was himself a 3-sport athlete, being a part of the football, basketball, and track program here. After attending the New Mexico Highlands University, Coach Dyer became a teacher and most recently was at Desert Oasis High School. Welcome back home, Coach Dyer. We are wrapping up a week with a home game. Boys basketball will be here playing against Mojave. All game times are on screen. Get out there and support our Grizzly athletes. Our spring swim and dive team is looking for new members to join our swimming community. Our varsity swim and dive season is starting soon. Trials will be February 15th from 9:30 to 11:30 a.m. at Desert Breeze Pool. Regular swim practice will be at Desert Breeze from 2 to 3:30 beginning February 18th. Make sure that your RMA account is up to date to try out. The swim team is open to anyone at any level, and all that is required is commitment and courage to try something new. Contact Coach Reese in the main office if you have any further questions. Baseball tryouts will be held on Saturday, February 15th at 10 a.m. Anyone wishing to try out must have their Register My Athlete completed prior to tryout day. You will need to show up in full baseball gear to try out. This includes baseball pants, hats, and cleats. Contact Coach Pienta in the PE office for more questions, or you may have about trying out for baseball. Now back to you at the desk.
It's almost time for lunch. What's in store for us today, Jasmine?
Justice. Today, the cafeteria is serving up spicy chicken sandwich, bean and cheese burrito, and grab and chicken burrito salad. If you're confused about the lunches, the breakdown is on the screen.
Or you can try out one of our food trucks. Santiago's food truck will be coming every Tuesdays and Thursdays. You can get tacos for $3 and plates for $11. Food therapy will also be coming every Friday with $10 plate options. All this school year, our librarian has taken time to introduce us to books we might not have considered before.
In today's Books with Miss B, she explores Black History Month.
Grizzlies, welcome to February and African American History Month. This is a hard history to witness, but we must bear witness to the wrongs and the evils of the past so that we can be better. We can be better each day in our present and for our future lives. This is American history, and we, you and I, are responsible for creating it. And we must know the past to be able to create the future that we want and we deserve. How to Be an Anti-Racist by Dr. Kendi. I love this book because it is not like you. He actually examines his own racism, his own internalized racism, along with societal racism. It's a very challenging book, but an essential book. Systemic Racism 101, complicated, dense, and difficult history of societal, economic, and political oppression of people of color. Driving the Green Book. From 1936 to 1967, millions of Black Americans relied on this book to find places to sleep, eat, rest, and be safe. And Unseen, photographs from the New York Times newspaper that were never, ever published. Grizzlies, every day is a choice. And how do you want to be as a human? How do you want to be as a human?
It's Black History Month, and all this month we will introduce you to prominent people in our community who made a difference. Today, we are spotlighting Theron and Naomi Gallones, who are longtime leaders in the North Las Vegas community. In 1964, they moved to Las Vegas, and both became teachers for the school district here. Mr. Gallones has been a teacher, counselor, assistant principal, and principal. Mrs. Gallones started as a kindergarten teacher, then became a reading specialist, and eventually an assistant principal. Both have impacted so many lives here in Southern Nevada. Gallones Elementary School opened up in 2005.
An important reminder, if you want to be able to attend clubs, games, or sports, you must keep your tardies down. And did you know your tardies reset at semester? So now is your chance to make it on time. Once you hit 10 or more tardies across all your classes, you are not allowed to participate in any after-school activities, including clubs and sports and even dances. And the school will not refund the tickets if you have purchased if your tardies exceed the limits. Make sure you make it to class so you can take part. Keep up with your vendor voucher raffles will be available this month. For this week, we will be drawing from Farm Basket voucher and 2 food therapy vouchers. There will be a drawing every Friday this month, so be sure to enter to win a voucher from your favorite vendor.
Yesterday it started to cool down.
Angie, what will this weekend look like?
This weekend will look a little cloudy. So for today we have a high of 70 and a low of 52, and while tomorrow we have a high of 65 and a low of 45. And on Sunday we'll have a high of 62 and a low of 43. No matter the weather, you can enjoy watching the Super Bowl inside this weekend. This Sunday, enjoy the Super Bowl at Topgolf. Lots of big screens, food, and experiences during the game while playing a game of your own. Seating and spaces are limited. Go to topgolf.com for more information and reserve your spot. Now back to you at the desk.
If you want to send your Valentine a gram, you can look for your table at both lunches. Pre-selling bundt cakes for $6. You can order until February 14th. Orders will be giving out 21st and 22nd. Or you can get your Valentine a brownie. Key Club has partnered with Brownie Bar to sell Valentine's brownies. You must pre-order with the banker, and they are $6 a piece. Once you have paid the banker, bring your receipt to room 207 after school. You must go before school on the 14th and choose your brownie flavor. The heart-shaped brownies come in 2 flavors, the OG triple chocolate brownies or confetti.
It's National School Counseling Week, and all this week we are shining a light on our counselors here.
Miss Elise and Miss Teal are here to help our seniors to make it to graduation day. While Miss Elise has a huge soft spot for cats, the ultimate goal is to make sure every student knows they are enough and they should love themselves exactly as they are. And Miss Teal is known for listening to Taylor Swift and talking with students. Her best advice is to not make decisions based off of temporary emotions.
And wrapping up our week, we have our IB counselors, Miss Gebbia, and our social worker, Miss Cortino. Did you know Miss Gebbia studied medicine before deciding to change goals and got into counseling? Her best advice is to say yes to as many things as possible because it makes life more fun. And Miss Cortino actually wanted to become a lawyer before a social work class changed her mind. She wants to remind students that one mistake doesn't define them. Make sure to say hi to our counselors when you see them. And thank you to all of our counselors. If you missed anything important,
or a QR code went by too quickly, you can find these daily announcements on YouTube. You can search your Spring Valley High School and look for your GNN Grizzly logo for the correct school.
This was Hosanna,
Justice,
Jasmine, and Angie
of the Grizzly News Network. Have a fantastic Friday, Grizzlies.